Hey, this is Daniel from Adorama. I'm here at my studio in New York City with the brand new HASSELBLAD H6D-50c. So this is using the same sensor as the previous 50c, but it's a brand new electronic platform. The whole camera's been updated. You can see the new look, but also all kinds of new features that we're going to go through now. So one thing they've done is they've switched to a great touchscreen on the back. This makes it really convenient. You can get all your menu items from the back of the camera here. It's nice and big to look at. You can swipe through your pictures, really super convenient. Of course, you can still access it here if you're used to that. So the top display here has also been upgraded. It's really crisp now, nice high contrast. You can see it even in really bright light, like when I was out here in the daylight studio. And again, this touchscreen is not only great because you can get all your commands there, but when you're looking at the images, they're very high resolution. So as these cameras become more and more megapixel, this one's 50, there's 100 coming out, people always ask about the lenses. Is it going to be able to resolve that kind of detail? Well, yes, all these HASSELBLAD H lenses are more than capable of resolving the 100 megapixels and beyond. So the camera now can shoot 2.3 frames per second, so you can shoot really fast. And also with these new lenses, you can go up to 2,000th of a second sync speed, which is really crazy. This camera is built for a pro, obviously, and these new lenses have a 1,000,000 exposure warranty, so you're not going to wear this thing out. So this camera now uses super fast CFast cards and SD cards instead of compact flash. CFast cards are super fast. They're going to be great for the large files, and also because this camera is video capable. So you can shoot your video on the camera, or you can use HDMI cable to directly shoot into, let's say, a recorder and shoot RAW. So the connector here, when you're shooting tethered or downloading your pictures, is USB 3, so it's up to 400 megabytes per second. You can get these really big files off the camera really quickly. So the live view of this camera has been updated to a much faster speed, so it's really great to use, especially if you're shooting product photography or you want to be not staring through the camera, you're shooting portraits of kids and stuff. It's always nice to not have to look through the camera all the time, so live view is really great. And in addition to that, they've got great Wi-Fi setup. The Wi-Fi you can use to actually live view, so you can use it as a setup. We used it earlier where we were looking at ourselves through it. And also you can use it to, let's say, hand to a client so they can be watching the pictures as you're shooting them. That way they're not messing with your tether station or coming grabbing your camera from you to look at their pictures. You can hand them an iPad and they can just kind of flip through them without having to worry about that. So every generation of these HASSELBLAD cameras just keeps getting better and better. You know, earlier on, people thought of these things as studio cameras only because they were slow, they needed more light or whatever. But with these CMOS sensors and the new body design and the carrying the camera around, this is a camera that you could bring out and shoot on location. It's a rainy day today. We ended up shooting with the windows because it was just beautiful light coming through, but not a lot of it. You would have had trouble doing that in the past, but now with these newer cameras and the new backs, it's amazing. Thanks for watching. I want to thank HASSELBLAD for coming by with the H6D today, and we're definitely going to play with it more, so look out for more videos with this camera, and we'll see you next time.